Alright y'all, before we dive into today's video, we're going to be talking about a lot of parts, a lot of stuff we got going around the shop here. I do want to talk about something we got going on with this truck. You guys know, building the Colorado, it's got a Pro Charger and I'm building some Zoomies for it, but I do want to keep it relatable. The truck started off with this amazing idea to be the Discount Dragon, and we're going to put some cheap turbos and use all eBay parts and see how fast we can go. And then the Boosted Rooster, we did the 5.3 stock bottom end thing, went really fast and it was really fun, and then I got some really good parts for cheap for this truck, and I was like, you know what, let's just build this badass truck, but we'll do it cheap. And I feel a little disconnect that some of the guys at home wanted to see the discount side of building, you know, a Colorado or a truck or an S10 or whatever. Just the same concept of let's kind of keep it budget. And you know, we do have a lot of really nice stuff, but everything I've gotten for this project so far is secondhand. The blower's used. The only thing that I purchased new for this vehicle is the ball joint drop, and it was $200. So I have an idea. I just want to let you guys know. I want to fill you in on it. So we are still building a solid roller 460-inch LSX up at TKM, but before we put it in here, I want to have some fun. So that motor is going to get built. We're going to take our time. We got Texas Speed is supplying us with crank and pistons for it. I got a set of used rods, and I bought the block used as well. So again, still somewhat budget, but I know there's a big disconnect when you say 460-inch LSX and budget. They don't really line up. So what we're going to do is we are going to go and get a true junkyard motor out of a junkyard. We're going to rip it out, put a cam in and throw it in this car, or truck I should say, and we're going to drive it on the stock rear end. As you guys saw, we went to the junkyard and got the spindles, so it's going to have Ford bolt pattern up front, and that stuff was cheap. I saw some people are like, why didn't you just buy it offline? Well, they could sell it online, but it's $140 a spindle without hubs. I got spindles and hubs for $78, I think, $79, so it wasn't that bad. But we are still sticking with the Discount Dragon theme. Everything on here is either made in-house or bought used, and there's no better way to make sure it is discount and show you guys that it is something that you guys can obtain at home for not some crazy ridiculous price than going to a junkyard, ripping a motor out of a truck and sticking in here with a camshaft. So the plan is, when you guys are watching this, we'll already be up at LKQ. We saw a Cadillac there last time that has an LQ9, which is the Cadillac exclusive 6-liter.
Yes, engineered exclusively by the Cadillac team.
So it's a lot different than the LQ4. It's got flat top pistons, higher compression, 317 heads.
With flat top pistons and floating wrist pins.
So floating wrist pins and flat top pistons. So what did you say? It's like 11-to-1 compression?
I think it's actually 10-2, 10-3, but either way, it's essentially an iron LS2.
An iron LS2, but it's still junkyard. We're gonna be up at LKQ. We're literally gonna just cut it out. We're just gonna destroy the vehicle just to get it out because we just want the motor. And then we're going to get it down here. We're gonna do the normal stuff we do with stock bottom end build, where we pull the heads off, swap out lifters, put new head gaskets on there, put head bolts or head studs in there, and then put a camshaft, push rods, and valve springs, and that's it. We're gonna stick it back in. They might put an oil pump on there, depending on the mileage. We'll have to look at the mileage of the truck. But it did say on the window running, so we're hoping that everything piston-wise and bearing-wise looks all right. We're not even gonna look at the bearings. We're just gonna put a new camshaft in there and ride, and we're gonna see how it handles this blower. Generally, a crank-driven centrifugal blower is going to be extremely hard on a crankshaft, but if we can go out here and make, you know, that 700-800 horsepower range, kind of like we did on the Boosted Rooster, it'll live for just a little bit. But the big thing is, just want to have fun, start it up, drive it around, and really drive a truck on the street with Zoomies, because I think that's going to be insane. Some other parts that I did buy for this, again, secondhand. My buddy Forrest, you know, we're doing that little video series with him doing the Terminator system on a big block. His engine guy, Scott, has an air-to-water intercooler, an ice tank, and a fuel cell. Picking that up off him for $700. It's a Precision 2000 horsepower intercooler with a transcooler stuffed in it. If you do your homework on that, that intercooler new is like what? That's a $2,000 intercooler, isn't it?
Between 2 and 3.
Yeah, between 2 and 3,000. So really, everything on this is budget. We have a Brazzel converter for it, a 9.5-inch Brazzel converter. So shout out to a Brazzel for hooking us up on that. We got one of our spare power glides is going in there. Again, something laying around the shop. I know the aftermarket case power glide for Power Glide stuff, I really don't think it's that non-budget. It's a $2,000 transmission.
It could easily be replaced with a stock case Power Glide.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about transmissions, $2,000 for a badass trans. That's still cheap. We got a bunch of stuff. We're gonna get it hooked up. We're gonna drive around stock seats. We got to pull the dash out because we got to run some piping through the dash. So you're gonna see the whole build on this truck. But I do want to let you guys know we're going back to the discount route. It is going to be the discount Dragon yet again. The blower on it, right? I'll just tell you guys right now, the blower. I got off Turbo Bullet, my buddy Mike Poston down in South Carolina. The blower was right around $4,000 for the blower and the gear drive. That's a steal. That's extremely cheap. You can't find that anywhere. So again, still budget with that. So we're gonna keep rolling. We're going up there tomorrow and get us a motor and get it put in the truck. But I got some other parts I want to show you guys. So I just want to let you guys know. I hear you guys. I read the comments. You guys say, where the discount Dragon? I thought this was a discount build. It's still going to be a discount build. We're still going to have fun with it. You ask, you shall receive. Again, this is like the Burger King of YouTube channels. You want discount stuff? We'll discount stuff. You want junkyard? We'll go to a junkyard.
I want a Whopper.
I'll get you a Whopper. All right, guys, so we talked about doing discount stuff. Let's talk about not doing discount stuff. Got the badass world record 5.3 liter LS up at TKM, and they have been waiting on me. They've been done with the machine work for the longest time, and we've had so many projects, I just haven't got around to getting them the parts they need to finish it, really. So, Black Friday came around, and I figured, you know what, it's time, let's just get the parts we need to finish it. They had all the bottom end done and everything all put together weeks ago. I mean, they fly. I can't keep up with them getting the parts they need. And their stuff's so badass. So they said to me, listen, we got the heads and everything all done. Before we put them on, because it's a stock block, we need to put lifters in there. We need to get the lifters that you're going to run. So I picked me up a set of lifters. And then they also said we need all the valve train stuff too. They're supplying me with the springs. They put new valves in the heads. I got the heads with naked, no valves, bare. They put titanium valves and then Inconel exhaust, I believe. So I didn't go titanium exhaust. I went titanium intake, Inconel exhaust. And before they could put the heads on, they have to put the lifters in because it is a stock block. So I went, and I'll give you guys the part number if you're building a motor similar or you just want to do a solid roller setup. They are comp 8956-16. That right there is the part number for some awesome solid roller LS lifters. As you can see, look, they're a little bit different than the normal LS stuff because these are solid roller. Ben, I'll hand you this guy here. Solid roller lifters. Big difference, there's nothing inside them. That is it.
They're solid.
These have the special oiling though.
Yeah, these are high pressure pin oiling lifters.
What does that mean? Explain to the people at home what high pressure pin oiling is.
So this galley, black part in here, this metal to metal seal, the oil galley that runs along the edge of the block. Oil, when this thing is in its travel, is always in pressurized oil from the oil pump. So there's one of the feed holes there. There's another feed hole there.
And it goes down and oils the pin.
Yes.
Now these are not like the most badass stuff out there. I mean, you can get a lot more expensive lifters, but I think for what we're doing, they'll do the job.
Yep. So it's high pressure, meaning oil pump fed pressure going to this cross pin that holds the roller in. So it's basically allowing that roller to float on oil pressure and take the beating from a lot of high RPM.
Because that's why you go solid roller.
Yeah.
So along with doing solid roller lifters, one thing that you need is adjustable rocker arms. I'm going to hand this to Ben to unravel. Let's see here. These are the comp. So with all comp on the top end, these are comp LS1 style shaft mount rockers. As you see, they have the adjuster at the back. These are very similar to what we have on the Mustang. These are also very similar to what I'm running on the Colorado's solid roller motor. Here, Wes, I'm going to give this one to you to unravel.
Oh, it's like Christmas.
Yeah, unravel that one. Slide that one out of its sheath so we could see it. The only difference between this one and the other one is that, as you can see, some of these are offset. This one is set up for LS3 because I'm running the LS3 style head. So we're doing the same deal. It's going to be the same lifter, same rocker arms. It's going to be a different Texas speed head. But this right here is, again, solid roller, adjustable. Sorry, this isn't solid roller. This is just an adjustable rocker arm. So we'll go over here to Ben. These are the ones that are this is the exact set that is going on the world record motor. And pretty simple. They got some adjustments. So you check lash, set lash. Like you said, that does change with time, with running the vehicle, and these allow for higher RPMs. Super excited. I mean, this stuff is not cheap. I got a discount on this stuff, and I still paid $2,000 for rocker arms and lifters. So just an idea, you can get a set of LS7 lifters, which is what the cow has, for $200, and you can buy a trunnion upgrade for your factory rocker arms for another $125, and you'll be good to go. Solid roller stuff, obviously a big expense cost-wise, and but if you're going out there trying to do what we're trying to do, you need them. All right, well, there you guys have it. That's what we got going on. I just received a portion of the apparel. I'm a little bit late. I've been busy running around, and I haven't gotten picked up, but I got it all. So this weekend, I'll be shipping stuff out up until Tuesday, and then Wednesday, I leave for PRI. So I'm trying to get you guys orders. I appreciate your patience. I got some hoodies, I got some hats, and some other stuff here. So this stuff will be shipping out. I'll be working on it this weekend. And if anything is misplaced, is sent wrong, or it's late, you can just refer to Wes.
I'm sorry, I can't read.
Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Get excited. The Colorado Build Series and Eddie Murphy are going to be the next two vehicles done. I'd say within the first month of the next year, they'll both be on the road, driving, ready to race. And then soon after that, we'll have probably around the same time, we'll have the Grand National done, the Bad Apple back, and Chris's Vet will be on its way to completion, along with the cow up and running. So you guys, get your last hits in now. 2019, oh, we don't have anything running. 2020, we're going to have like 10 cars together, including Wes's G-Body. So, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.